Welcome to the PAC Football Report for October 31, 2015. I'm Joe Onderko. Once again, we'll look back at last week's football action in the President's Athletic Conference, while also previewing this Saturday's Week 9 games. PAC League co-leaders Case Western Reserve and Thomas More remain on track for a Week 10 showdown that will likely determine the conference champion with a pair of wins. In the game of the week, Case overcame a 21-14 third-quarter deficit to top nationally ranked W&J 35-28 in Cleveland, while the Saints rolled past winless Grove City 66-14. In other action, Carnegie Mellon bested visiting St. Vincent 41-13, Bethany was a 41-15 victor at home against Geneva, while Waynesburg defeated Thiel 28-15. Westminster had the weekend off. PAC Player of the Week laurels on offense went to Case Western Reserve sophomore quarterback Rob Kuda for the third time this season, as he passed for 278 yards and a career-high 5 touchdowns, while also rushing for 100 yards versus W&J. Defensive recognition went to Bethany senior defensive end Nadim Radar, who recorded 12 tackles, including 5 for losses, and 3.5 sacks versus Geneva. Finally, special teams honors went to Thomas More senior kicker Tommy Budke for going 9 for 9 on extra points and adding a 46-yard field goal at Grove City. All 11 conference teams are in action on October 31st, with 5 PAC contests and 1 non-league matchup. Fresh off its bye week, 5-2 Westminster puts its 3-game win streak on the line when the Titans host 3-4 St. Vincent at Bury Stadium in New Wilmington at 1 p.m. Westminster has won the last 3 meetings against the Bearcats, including doubling up St. Vincent 28-14 a year ago in Latrobe. Titan head coach Scott Benzel said the team's bye week came at a perfect time to get healthy for the team's final 3-game stretch run.
We practiced 4 days last week. I think we definitely scaled back the contact portion of it and just really try to approach it as far as getting better fundamentally and get some opportunities for some younger guys to get some looks. And so it was definitely an important week for us, and we're hoping that we can use that rest to catapult us for the last 3 games. 2
Halloween night games in the PAC are on the schedule, including 2-5 Geneva hosting 5-2 Washington and Jefferson at Reeves Field in Beaver Falls at 7 p.m. The Presidents have won all 8 meetings against the Golden Tornadoes since Geneva joined the PAC in 2007, and 10 straight overall in the series, including a 51-12 final in Washington in 2014. Veteran GT head coach Geno DeMarco talks about what his team must do to break its long skid against W&J.
Well, offensively, they're running a very efficient offense. They go at a high rate of speed, running probably a handful of plays, but they do it very, very well. They've got tremendous football players, solid on offense, defensively. Although they've lost one of the best players in the league, they're still a very, very good defense.
The other night contest takes place in Greenville, as 1-6 Thiel looks for its first PAC win of the season when the Tomcats host 4-3 Carnegie Mellon at Alumni Stadium at 7 p.m. The Tomcats have won 3 of the last 4 meetings against the Tartans, including prevailing in a 40-27 final in Pittsburgh last season. Thiel head coach Kurt Reiser talks about the heightened home atmosphere that has taken place since the Tomcats started hosting night games over the past few years.
Yeah, we have. Our kids really like and enjoy playing in the night games in our stadium. I think we get great turnouts from a crowd standpoint, and the atmosphere is electric, and so we really enjoy it. I think it's a great thing, and we try to do it a couple times a year, and it's been a positive for us.
In other action, 8-0 Thomas More looks to remain unbeaten as the Saints host 3-5 Waynesburg at BB&T Stadium in Crestview Hills, Kentucky at 1 p.m. Thomas More has won 2 straight against the Yellow Jackets, including a 21-14 final in Waynesburg last year. 0-7 Grove City travels to 3-5 Bethany for a 1:30 p.m. kickoff at Bison Stadium. The Bison have won the last 2 meetings against the Wolverines, including a 34-9 decision in 2014. Finally, 6-1 Case Western Reserve steps out of PAC play for a home game against longtime UAA rival Washington University at DeSanto Field in Cleveland at noon. That's all for this edition of the PAC Football Report. Remember, for the latest news and information on your favorite team, please log on to the conference website at www.pacathletics.org. You can also follow us on social media via Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, with links available at the website. I'm Joe Onderko. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the stadium.